Tried to fire it up and it said live stream not available. I think it's working. All right. Take a moment here, just make sure everything's working just exactly right. Let's see here. All right. Looks like everything's working just exactly right. Alright, we got Dazlaw, we got Todd, Gabor, most Crackish, Clint, Drommels, Lil Pete's in the house. We got Luke Nukem, Buck. Good morning, Flying Dutchman. Jesus. What do we got? Drommels, we got Tube Light, Terrence. She bumped. How's it cooking? Oh, it's going alright. Got David, we got P Falk, Brian C, Wayne, Steven. Ran into Johnny Potato. Uh-oh. Gascon. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not I don't know if I should get that ship or not. Hey David. Time to peel some spuds. Yeah, hopefully I have a little bit better luck today. Let's see. So I think we got update dropping tomorrow, right? So you never know when the updates hit. A lot of times the weeklies and premiums roll over or start anew. I usually think it's most likely that you get both of them when like there's a new nation or new commanders, which isn't the case this time, but a lot of times if you do the weekly boost on Sunday, update hits, then there'll be more weekly boost the next day. So I'm gonna try and plug through that today, hopefully. Jabuga just finished shoveling the front. Uh-oh. Jack's Abbey. Ooh, that sounds good. Nathan. Yeah, that brewery's always had a good reputation. Never got to try any of them. Nendorto. Sonar. Just getting on. We got J-Ski, we got Michael, Jody, what's going on? Corey. Didn't know you were live. Oh, we just started 2 seconds ago. Playing all legendary. Nah, I'm gonna be doing the weeklies, so probably start off at tier 2. Oh boy. Hopefully better than yesterday, yeah. Nowhere to go but up. That was probably the worst session of the World of Warships I've ever had. Hello, geezers. Makes your weekend a little better having 2 streams. Yeah, sometimes we can pull it off. Lord, what's going on? Finally bought the Exeter. Alright, well, oops. I think I just got some Santa crates from the Advent. Huh. Huh. like a whole lot of garbage. I don't even know what you can get in those. Like, is it the... Was it the key that's going to be in crates? But I would assume it's not in there yet. Hey, comic. Join the Bismarck secondary build? Hell yeah. Yeah, they sure turned that ship's fortune around. Well, let's give tier 2 a whirl. Which, I got 3 tier 2s. You guys can pick which one you want to see. Hopefully, oh man. Hopefully we can get a win on the first game. I hate tier 2 with a passion. We got Smith, which I hate the least. Campbelltown, which I hate the middle most. And Oleg. The ship that cannot aim. What's up, Ollie? We can seem to do worse. Well, I don't. You just never know what you're gonna find out there. Sometimes you get some good teammates. Sometimes they leave a little bit to be desired. Hey, Warman. Your team bunches up like little potatoes. Yeah, it's not good strategy in general, but unfortunately, I've been seeing it quite a bit lately. Oh, the Santa 21 crates. Yeah, there's going to be a special edition of them. Let's see, we got some Smith votes. We got Oleg. Is the Academy big crate worth the money? Let's take a look. I mean, worth the money is always a personal question. Big crates. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of fluff. What's this mission? Maybe that's for oh, it's commendation. So you get 1 commendation and 1 insignia, 2 promotion orders. Those are the things you'd be interested in buying. Now 13,000 credits. Oh, doubloons. It's about a talking about a $60. I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible. I don't know what's in the big crates currently, but I think there's like at least the kid. I think people pull it out of it. So I mean, if you get lucky, you get some premium ships out of the big crates. It could be worth it. The only deals I haven't gotten any deals lately, but the ones I would normally look for would be like 5 or 10 promotion orders for like a couple thousand doubloons or something. But it's always up to you. New free tier 2. Yeah, those are always PlayStation Plus, which I don't subscribe to. Got Smiths, we got Oleg's, so well, looks like Smith's probably gonna win. Let's give the Smith a whirl here. What captain's better for Warspite, Cunningham or Nelson? I got Cunningham in mind. I mean, Nelson to get a heal, right? So that's a plus. Yeah, I mean, you can do well with either, you know. I would probably just say, if you got one that's leveled up quite a bit, I'd probably run with that until you get some other pressing needs done. Like if you got your British battleship commander, right, and you need a German cruiser commander leveled, or you can level up another British battleship commander. Usually it's better to level up the lines that you need, like a commander to play the ships in first. Once you do that, then you can kind of reprioritize. Do I want to go for inspirations? Do I want to convert a new commander into the lead commander of a certain line? Promotion orders we could talk about for several hours. I mean, I could at least, but a lot of people would probably take a nap. But it's the most scarce resource that has a big effect on the game, so kind of got to think about 5 steps ahead with what you're doing with them. What's up, Gazi? Get the likes up. Yeah, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, that does help the stream. Helps YouTube kind of share the word. Dewey for everything, yeah. Is this an all Dewey stream? No. It was yesterday. Well, hopefully it won't be today. Is the Richelieu still competitive? Yeah. Yeah, we were playing with a division the other day and saw it in action. Yeah, it's never been a bad ship. Islands, ho. Hey, cool cat. Campbelltown's Wakataki. Aurora. I think that's what is that? St. Louis version, or what the heck is an Aurora? We got a Charlestown. Charlestown's the one you guys always tell me is like the most decent tier 2. Is it worth the grind for the Gaeta? Yeah. I'd say so. That's a strong one. I mean, I like all the tier 5, 6, and 7 in that line. No one's playing tier 2. I got a full game pretty quickly. Wish I knew now what I know about promotions. Yeah, that's the... Pretty much everyone's got a regret or two, at least, with the promotion orders. Okay, let's see what's going on here. That's why, you know, I try and caution new players just don't level anyone up too high with commanders till you really start to get a feel for it. Because basically, if you're looking at it from a perspective of a brand new player, they got like Dewey, Jellicoe, Dimitri Dewey, Deutsche Dewey, and then maybe they'll get like one commander out of a crate or something, you know. And they'll be like, holy shit, I got, you know, Madden or something. I'm going to level him up to 16.3. And then 2-3 months later, they might figure out, oh, I don't actually want to run Madden on anything. Okay, here's the Aurora. Oops. What the fuck is going on here? Something's over here. Do this without getting stuck. Alright. I don't think that thing had the range. Alright. He's running. We can just keep spitting torps out of this thing. Campbelltown, I feel like... What the heck is up with the Campbelltown? It's like missing a gun or something, or... a torpedo? don't know what the deal with it is. It's not like the... I think it has a dedicated launcher on each side. There you are, you little bastard. Alright, busted engine. There we go. Oh, looks like we're set up to potentially win a game. You don't see that every day. I guess I shouldn't jinx it. Man, this map is tiny. This guy's 16 kilometers. He's on the other side of the map. Hey, Stylo, what's going on? How do you tag people in chat? I think if you just write their name, it highlights them. Luke says Dewey coming in hot. Thank you, Luke. I was about to say Luke coming in hot, but appreciate that. Thank you very much. Missing all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the perfect ship for your average destroyer player who just likes to rush the enemy and then blow up. Maybe they'll kill them, maybe not. That's pretty much, from what I understand, about as historically accurate as you're going to get on that one. Arizona Killer. Let's see. Alright, so we're on their base. All I gotta do is make sure they don't capture ours. What the fuck is... Oops. Oh! We're only up 2 ships here, so I don't want to get too wild. This thing cannot hit anything at range. Oh, shit. Down goes Fraser. I'm getting a little nervous here. This is when they... Well, they got the guy on their base, so... If they sneak someone onto our base... Alright, so that third destroyer was spotted way off in Timbuktu. Alright, I got that guy. Really, all we gotta do is not get hit by a random torp. We should be alright. $2K damage. Alright, these guys got kills, so... Probably kind of know what they're doing. Oh. Backing up. What? Jesus. Like hitting island after island. I don't know why I did that. I thought it... Twist the track, pointing that way, send the torpedo that way. See how that works. Luke, you gotta head out. Alright, take it easy. Got a reset, what the heck? Oh, someone probably just... I got off. Alright. Has redemption been sought? It's going to be a work in progress. I mean, we're actually about to win a game here, which is the first step. Yeah, that was brutal yesterday. Honestly, though, that sometimes those sessions will happen, but you'll recognize it after a couple games, and then just the best move is just turn it off at that point. But I want to hadn't been able to stream for a while, so I want to hang out. This thing aims straight at the moon. Put Mordoff on Smith? Yeah, that's my... well, I don't know if I'd even bother. I guess I'd probably put him on Smith at some point, but midterm here, Mordoff's on my list to promote. Actually, I did get him up to 11. So, yeah, he's going to take over the bulk of the work on the U.S. destroyers. I think I had one or two I was going to keep Halsey on. What's up, Joey? Gearhead coming in hot. Go get him, killer. Thanks. Hurry up and win. We got it. Don't worry. All right. Tier 2 in the books. That one always makes me nervous because, I mean, you can have a 8-ship lead and lose those games pretty quickly. All right, what do you guys want to see for Tier 3? We got Arkansas, Milwaukee, Yubari, G101, or Nassau. Appreciate that, Gearhead. Stay away from Tier 7. Yeah, we're gonna have to drudge through it at some point here. Unprecedented gameplay today. Yeah, Eli, I was getting back to you. I don't know if you saw my response, but if you want to get set up on the Discord as a member, anyone who's a member of the channel and doesn't have access to the Dewey's Lounge yet, just join on the Discord. The link's in the description. Then you can send me a private message. Just let me know your YouTube name. And speaking of members, we had Jeff and Rod Sizzle yesterday becoming new members. Appreciate that very much. If you guys are interested in becoming members to support the channel, there's either the join button next to the subscribe button if you see those, or if not, there's a link in the description. What's up, fan? How you doing? Mordoff took over mine. Yeah, it's not like a massive upgrade over Halsey, but he's just better. I'd rather have the reload than the AP pen, and I'd rather have the whatever he's got in Tier 4 that protects your armaments over, you know, smoke enhancement, which it's not bad on Halsey. They got really good smokes, but I don't know. Milwaukee, Yubari, Milwaukee, Nassau, Milwaukee. Nassau, Milwaukee. I don't think we played Milwaukee for a little while. Let's try that guy. We'll do this one. If we lose, then we'll do the Golden Fists. Don't forget to hit that like button, gents. Yep, good advice. The balloons are expensive, yes. No doot. Alright. So we got tier 2 destroyers and tier 3 cruisers and battleships. How many Swirsky guys? I'd say the 5 for it is usually what I do with those legendaries. I'll just run through them in AI quick. You'll probably lose, you know, I don't know what it is, let's say 500k or whatever, but the way I look at it, would you spend 500,000 credits or whatever it is for 5 promotion orders? In my case, I would answer yes for that. It's always optional. I mean, if you got premium, you know, it's easier to break even in player versus player legendaries. I'm finding the destroyers, I don't normally look at the economy tab just because I got everything unlocked. I don't really keep an eye on credits that much, but I was noticing I was making, you know, I do have premium time, but I was making money on the destroyers. Danae. Oh, shit. Come on, Danae. This guy doesn't want to cooperate? Who the hell angles the Danae? That's too bad. This guy is not cooperating. Normally every Danae you see is flat broadside and you can kill him in about 2 pulls of the trigger. Shit. Yeah, this guy's kind of a pain. Oh, there he goes. This guy's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Alright. Later. Let's see if we can keep that guy alive or not. Kind of doubtful. Yeah, we're getting pretty good hits with that AP. Dude, get the fuck out of there. What is this guy doing? I could help you if you'd spot the guy, but... I don't want to get too bogged down with this guy because the game's still pretty close. There he goes. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if you can get something like the Atlanta, that's yeah, if the green XP, you're going to be very tempted to boost your progress, but if you can save it for an Atlanta would be a good one, potentially a tier 7 long term. Even a Krasny Krim, if you can get those ships, you know, for free essentially, then that'll boost your promotion order production every week, help your leveling. Alright, why is this guy going right by the cap? Come on, man. Look at this guy. Yeah, this looks pretty losable to me, in fact. Pretty surprised if we win this. Now, if we could flip B relatively quickly, then I think we'll be better off. This guy's killing himself for no reason, which is unfortunate. So we're going to have the bulk of their force coming right through this gut here. I don't want to get overwhelmed. The Iwaki's offensive prowess is legendary, but defensively, you got to be careful. This guy's moving back towards the team, which is relatively good. It'd be nice if he came north a little bit. Jesus Christ. Go. And so ideally, what I would like to do if I control this fleet is put that destroyer up here so we can spot the whole team. Then we can just basically use this island to burn them down. That's almost certainly not going to happen. So the main consideration right now is that Ishizuki rushing our position? And there's a decent chance that the answer is yes. In which case, well, so far so good. But the Ishizuki close range is our main problem. So we should try and pick these guys off one by one, and then once the Ishizuki's last standing, you know, the destroyers could bum rush them, or we can just burn them down, hopefully. Okay, what's going on here? So I got a Campbelltown on the loose. Alright, this guy's taking some hits. Oh. What the fuck is this? If they can kill the Ishizuki, I'm not afraid of anything else on that ship. I mean, this thing can one-shot me at any time from any angle. Dead and perfect. At this point in time, if I lose to a Campbelltown 1v1, even if everyone on my team dies, then we know it's going to be another long day. There we go. And down he goes for the count. Oh, we got the Stroznavoy or whatever that thing is. Yay! 2 in a row, baby. California, yeah, California's good. Alright. Let's see, Tier 4. We got Marblehead, Texas, Kamikaze, Gremmy, Othotnik, Krasny, Nikolai I, and Giulio Cesare. What you guys interested in? The Cali is still the strangest ship to shoot at, I would say. I really don't know what the heck's going on with it. What's the best bureau ship to unlock? Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any of them, I'd go California first. After that, I mean, they're all good in their own right. Assuming we can keep winning, we'll probably see some legendaries. Giulio next. Hey, Sean. Oh, you got the kid. Nice. Kid make good money. Yeah, Tier 6 premiums tend to be pretty juicy. Got a lot of Giulios. Got my first Kraken. Nice. Congratulations. May it be the first of many. Alright, looks like people want the Giulio. There's a lot of, you know, most of those Tier 4 premiums are pretty fun to play. What do we got? We got 92 likes. Let's see if we can hit over 100 likes here. That'd be great. Looks like we got a lot of people tuning in. Appreciate everyone for tuning in today. Hope we're all having a great weekend. Alright, what do we got here? Looks like a Tier 5. I got New Mexico, Warspite, Fuso, Ismail. Holy moly. Gotta be careful. Oh, we got Smeagol on the enemy team. Alright. A lot of Tier 5s. Rabatanya. Poop Stash is this guy's name. Also known as the Dirty Sanchez. Just started playing. Any tips? Yeah, a lot of tips. I got beginner's guides on my channel. I got tips up the wazoo for beginners. Oh, scheisse. Alright, I gotta... Hopefully this guy doesn't hit me, but... Gotta make this turn sooner than later. Chill the fuck out, will ya? I ain't going anywhere, I just don't want to be taking every fucking shot. Alright, he's shot. Let's go ahead and return fire. Ismail can withstand the New Mexico, I can't. Yeah, if you want new tips as a new player, don't get shot in the side. Shoot ships that are showing you the side. It's kind of the most important one. Hitting people on the broadside equals big money. Getting hit in the broadside, no money. Smoking. Let's see if he stopped or not. Yeah. Ah! Man, we got a really juicy shot here, which I'm tempted to take, but T-61, if we can get him off the board. Yeah, another tip for new destroyers, learn to shoot, or new players, learn to shoot at the destroyers. Nice. If you can't hit the destroyers, you can't be a good player, so the sooner you practice, the better. Come on, Rabatanya. This guy's a little sneak. Alright, so that side's cleared up. We got 3v1 over there. Let's go to something more productive. Check the health just to be sure. Looks like these guys... Get a shot off, maybe help them a little bit. Looks like the Hotneck's probably going for a suicide rush. What is he? Oh. The fuck is spotting me? I got a destroyer over here? Oh, the Leander. Here we go. Oh, you don't want to get stuck. Look at this clump right here. The Lander got away. All right. There you are. Oh, this is the division, I think. Yes, yes. Fuso I'm a little worried about, but I think he shot HE for the first salvo, which, if that's the case, it's much less dangerous. Yeah, he's shooting HE. See, my hits do a lot more damage than his. Nice division, mate. Oh wait, no, he's not in the division. I don't think we can get the double here, but I want to try. Where's the Nuremberg? Oh! Something about that dude's all perforated now. If my Italian, if I remember my Italian correctly. Alright, here's the Nurembergo. Alright. So far, so good. Used to be a devoted Watt player in console. Yeah, I don't know what. I haven't played it for a while. It's been a couple of years since I played that game, but seems to be a little bit of a hubbub going around. The latest changes. Yeah, I got a feeling a lot of the World of Tanks veterans are finally going to switch. A lot of them switched when I did. You know, I played World of Tanks for about 6 months, so I was a new World of Tanks player at that time. But jumped into this game early and have been playing it since. But at that time, I recognized a lot of people from World of Tanks, a lot of the screen names. And I think we're going to get another crop of them here. Similar idea, you know, it's a game you got to learn about the mechanics to play at a high level. But once you do, it's a lot of fun. So, welcome. Hey, Perstorm, how you doing? Anyone know what tier 6, 7 you need? Nah, I'm not 100% sure. Alright. I think we've won as many games today as we won all yesterday, which is both extremely sad and encouraging, I guess. Alright. Gulio. Alright, tier 5, we're going to have a lot of choices. So listen carefully. Monaghan, Arizona, California, West Virginia. Ooh. A.L. Fusel. What is that? What is this? It's a premium Fuso? That's interesting. I've never even looked at it. Oh yeah, we looked at it. It does have a cool looking camo. Mutsu, Gallant, Exeter, London, Queen Elizabeth, Warspite, T61, Graf, P.E. Friedrich, Eigel, de Grasse, Dunkirk, Molotov. The risk is Wargaming will do something similar to Wars. Yeah, hopefully they don't blow it up anytime soon. Love the videos. Thanks, Andrew. DeGrasse style I was voting for. Off to a great start. Let's see, who do we get? Ooh, I think I got enough to boost. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Perfecto. I don't have him on any ship currently, but I got him as an inspiration here and there, so that's helpful. Update my little sheet here. All right. Trying to put the modern tanks in, yeah. I don't know. I mean, from their perspective, they gotta. They're probably looking for ways to grow. They probably put every World War II tank in there, you know. But I don't know. I'm too far removed from that game to really have a good opinion. We're spy with Nelson. They don't have any breakout leaders yet. Some of you guys want the London. What's the London? Let's take a look at the London. I got 8 203s. Let's give it a whirl. What do you get when you get a duplicate commander? For the most part, you get points towards the legendary rank. So the first time you get a duplicate, you can put them at legendary 1. Then you need 3 more duplicates to get them up to legendary rank number 2. That's the bottom tier, the 5th tier of perks on those commander screens. Eventually, if you get one all the way to 16, level 16, legendary 4, then when you get duplicates, you get blue commendations that can be used to be applied towards any commander's legendary progress. Alright. Ooh, someone's whipped out their Peter, it looks like. Yeah, I haven't played this shit for a little while. Let's see if I remember. The questions on these British ones are, it's always, what's the armor like? If you haven't played it for a little while. We might be surprised, hopefully not. Unless they have double steering gears. Doesn't feel like it. Yeah. Probably. Well, tier 5, I don't think you can have double steering gears. You got your aiming systems mod 2 in slot 1. And then slot 2, you got a 20% boost to steering, prop mod, damage con. Why is our, where are you going? You spawned over here. Alright. So we got our first asshole deployment of the day, that's alright. Alright, so we got a destroyer on sea, we got nothing to counter it. So, try and play a little defensively. Yeah, this thing does turn like a little tug. Looks like he's gonna go back the other way, which... Let's see if it works. Could be risky. Oh yeah, penetration. Alright. Oh, we do have a smoke. I forgot that. That's good to know. There you go. Oh. Jesus. Alright, so we got the other two sides. Looks like we're doing pretty well over there. they're pretty much clumped up south of me. So basically at this point in time, it's like a 2v6 or more. You know, there's another. I think there's 2 destroyers over here, so 2v7. So the name of the game is we don't want to be doing anything crazy. Let those guys on A, I mean, they're going to swarm that dude below them. It could take them 5 minutes to figure out that they have a massive advantage. Oh shit, I'm getting spotted again. Oh fuck. If I had anyone spotting over here, I'd pop the smoke, but I don't think we do. Eventually they'll win A, and then they'll come back. We just gotta buy some time till then. Alright. Oh, there's the destroyer. Where is he? This guy we need to fuck up. Oh! Oh yeah. It was at that moment he knew he fucked up. Come on. Alright. Looks like he's probably gonna... Oh, we got a fucking destroyer behind us. There it is.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
That's interesting. Come on, dude. He's trying to kill you. See if we pick this guy up on sonar. Alright. Looks like he's trying to suicide rush us. Oh, yeah, now you're fucked. Yeah.
We sank an enemy destroyer.
Now, if we can find this guy. Then we'll just go back down, capture C, close it out. Oh shit. What the fuck was that?
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Whoops! You really fucked that up, Chief. That was crucial. Basically, if you can just bait them into launching those and then hit the brakes right off the bat.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Oops. Alright, I think we're alright here. I mean, normally if you can kill the destroyers like that, that should end the game. We got some guys on our team that are in pretty risky positions. We got a cruiser right up the gut of a battleship. Looks like he's probably trying to suicide torp him. That could go either way. We got a destroyer 2.5 kilometers from a Pensacola. That's probably not going to end well for that guy. Omaha, same deal. He's broadside to a Fuso and a Pensacola. Probably not going to end well. So I mean, we could be down 3 ships here in about 2 seconds. Looks like they got 2 of them there. The guy down south did not hit a suicide torp / ram, whatever the fuck he's trying to do. Oh, he didn't hit him with the ram. Okay, so he got he got him. Should have played widespread. Nah. I mean, widespread he might have hit us. But there's just bigger gaps to dodge through. It's just an example of why these suicide torp strategies that are constantly being employed are not that profitable. Because if you miss that, now what are you going to do? You got a London just slapping you around. And you got no torps. So I mean the consequences of missing the torps, and I'm pretty good at torpedoing. I throw a lot of randomized torps out there. Those of you that watch me play, I mean usually I'm just throwing them out there to get them out there. But I just looked the other day, my torpedo hit rate is like 9%. It used to be 10% for a long time. So 1 out of 10 times that might be a good play. Obviously, if you're torping point blank range, the idea is to increase that percentage, but you're still going to miss sometimes, a lot of times. And if you're permanently spotted by pretty much anything, they're going to kick the shit out of you. Come on. One chance of failure is if this guy rushes me. Not gonna let that happen. Gotta get a lot of wins today to make up for yesterday. Might be able to hit him in the broadside, let's see. Like on the map, it looks like he's pointing right at me, pretty much. This could get dicey. Fuck.
Smoke screen set.
See if we can get out of here without dying. How's the win ratio today? Oh, we haven't lost yet, so 2, 3, 4, and now 5. We should be 4-0, hopefully. With a bit of luck. A little bit better than yesterday. Don't get nuked, yeah, exactly. That's the one possible. I mean, this guy needs to be way more aggressive than he is, because the only way he's going to win the game is if he kills us both, but... Like, if I got spotted somehow now, if he popped a plane and I got spotted, he could one-shot me very easily. I'm sitting here broadside to him. And then I'm not trusting this guy necessarily. But now he's got 40 seconds. His reload's just shy of 30, so it would take two very nice shots to pull it off. People's back in set.
Victory is in sight.
Yeah. Let's not jinx anything. Hey, we got him. Yeah, London, we didn't get to see the AP too much, but that does have some blistering AP if you can get it going. Good HE, though, too. Pretty good game on trap! Night sleep does wonders, yeah. I don't know what it was on last night, 2 nights ago. Kept waking up like every hour. I wasn't really that well rested. Yeah, let's see. Benham, Kidd, Atlanta, Boise, Flint, Indy, Asashio, Ashitaka, Cossack, Belfast, Cheshire, Hood, Nelson, Z39, Scharnhorst, Terrible, Charlemagne, Leningrad, Poltava, Biscuit, Abruzzi. You guys give me some votes. I'm gonna get some water quick. Ragnarok. Ooh. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Kid, Cheshire Kid, Graph. Graph ain't tier 6. Come on now. Cheshire. I think that's one you guys seem to hate. Shining Horse. Never played Belfast. Did I call it the biscuit? Yep. Oh, the votes are kind of all over here. CNOP. Belfast. Horse. Kid. A lot of kid votes. Why don't we try the kid? Where did I put the controller? What the? Oh, there it is. Oh. I don't know. I just kind of... Let's try the kid, and if we don't win, maybe we'll try something else. Abruzzi? No, you don't see too many of that one. It's kind of a... I don't think that one did too well for him. I don't necessarily hate the ship, I don't think. What's the party bus? Leon. Never play the Belfast. I don't know why. Yeah, you're right. I don't play it too often. Not a bad ship. Alright, we got Akatsuki Z39. Oh, Atlanta. Gotta look out for that one. What's the party bus?
General quarters.
Never see Ashitaka? I don't know why. That one's not too bad. Oh, the Hocknick, the party bus. Well, I cleared tier 4. I'm trying to get the weeklies done just in case they reset the promotion orders. We'll see. I mean, if we keep rolling along here, we'll have a little bit of time at the end. Oh, shit. There's the Atlanta. That causes problems. Yeah, they need some destroyer help at sea, so... maybe I'll go over there.
All stations, concentrate fire on
8.9, I believe, is the radar range. Let's see if they shoot them. They're shooting at them. That's a start. God damn it, now he's coming over here again. This isn't looking too good. They're playing on the caps, we're playing behind our spawn. They got all these cruisers that I can't really... Oh, he's coming back. Shit. Alright. Is what it is. That Atlanta's probably going to radar us, but we're nearly out of his range. In fact, I'd like to bait his radar. Ideally, he'd pop it right here. Oops. I'm hitting the islands left and right this weekend. I don't know why. I must be becoming what I fear, the potato. Let's see, do I stay in here or do I run? Why is the Atlanta not radaring me? Oh shit, there it is. Shoot at him, piss him off, now he used his radar. Now we're out of the radar range. Jesus.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
What? Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Problem is we don't have the knockout power against this Byron. Oh fuck. What the hell was that? That was the widest widespread I've ever seen. Fuck. What was that? Those are like the worst torps I've ever... How did they spread out that far? Oh, he's trying to blind fire me, are ya? I like it. Doing that, though, is not going to help him. I mean, he's going to get torped anyway, but by shooting there, he becomes spotted for me. And then we... Even if those torps weren't in the water, we could have gunned them down. Bring it. Your smoke will not save you now. There we go. Alright, so we got 5 ships, they got 4. 2 destroyers versus 1. Look at our team, holy fuck. What's going on over there? What is this shit?
All forces, capture that area.
Oh, they're making this a lot harder than it needs to be. Missed an island. I need the Leander dead, then I could probably win the game on my own.
All stations, concentrate fire on the designated target.
Gotta figure out if Twisted Track's showing that guy or the destroyer. I think it's the destroyer. I'm not sure about that though. We gotta get on these caps though, stop the bleeding. The problem is if I go down here, through here to get on B, and that destroyer's here, he just comes over here, flips this cap. I think we gotta figure out where he is first. Oh, he's on A. Interesting.
Engine boost activated. All stations, defend that area. Let the enemy take the area.
Alright. Oh. So Leander's not on A yet, so we do know for sure it's the destroyer. The problem is I need... The Leander can kick the living piss out of me. Now, these guys need to get the fuck in the game, or this is going down in the L column. Shit. Jay coming in hot. Are you winning this time? Yeah, we're actually on an undefeated run today. A little bit better. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Although this is threatening to be the first loss here. I think it's going to be hard to win this one with this deployment.
Smoke screen set.
Come on, New Orleans, kick the shit out of this guy. What are you doing? Fuck!
Hull breach. Taking on water quickly. Problem solved, sir.
There we go.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
This guy's got outstanding sonar. Best destroyer sonar in the game, I believe, but if New Orleans shoots him, I think we win. He's gonna kill me, we know that. Or is he? What the fuck are you trying to tort me for? Shoot your guns. There you go. Alright, I don't think we can lose that. Fingers crossed. Let's see what kind of a sack of potatoes we got over here. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Getting into tiers where they're afraid to get their ship scratched. Yeah. I just don't know what they were doing way over there. It's always tough, you know, if I'm dealing with sea for like 5 minutes, I'm not really looking over there that much. And then we finally clear it out, and then you look on the map, and it's like, what are you guys doing? So maybe they were doing something profitable for a while, and we just didn't know it. But in terms of affecting the game, being on the edge of the map, not as good, because all the caps are in the middle of the map. If you actually look on the mini-map there, you'll see. Get away, dude. He's contesting the cap, alright? So at this point in time, he's launched his torps. He's not going to win this cap while this guy's on there. Now, if he comes around the island here 4.5 kilometers away from this guy or whatever he is, he's going to get spotted. He's going to get killed. Now we're introducing, you know, the possibility of bad things happening. Alright, that should hopefully finish him off there. It's just the mentality, I got it. I'm on the cap, I'm going to die on the cap, or I'm going to take it. That's a tough mentality to overcome for some players, but it needs to go out the window. Nevertheless, it worked that time. Good job there. The team did pretty well. Oh, the New Orleans did pretty good there. Ooh-wee. Yeah, the kid. Can't go wrong with the kid. Alright, now we're in the full potato tier. Baltimore. Let's get some mods on this thing. Traverse or range? Probably traverse. Let's see. $20.7. That's not too bad. Oh wait, no, it's reload. Yeah, reload time. Let's try that one. Give it a whirl. Prevention of cruelty to controllers. Yeah. Sure there isn't a secret cap on the moon. I mean, it's always possible. We've had a lot of people looking for it. I don't think they've actually found anything. Minsk or Leningrad? Yeah, I'll see how much time we got once we grind through these weeklies. These controllers. Yeah. premium wins, yeah. Trying to rip through the missions quick. Hey, Doug. You guys want some Alabama? That's usually one of the ones I grab every week for this. Forgot to put a flag on. General quarters. Let's do something a little crazy. We got no destroyers this game. Holy shit, look at all those legendary battleships. Maybe crazy isn't the correct play. Got a Grover. Yeah, fuck it.
All stations, protect that
We'll
target.
play a little wild. This thing is pretty slow, isn't it? Let's spice things up. Negative. Come on now, don't give me that bullshit. Come on. What?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Not getting much out of that thing. Holy shit.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
We got a lot of weight coming over here. Have to be careful. Alright. Oh! Gotta keep an eye on that old indicator. How many people are targeting us? Alright.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Alright, looks like this guy's running. Oh!
The ship is on fire.
Alright, one more, please. One more. That might... Nope. Alright. So we're just basically switching off whose attention we got, you know, like, we'll take a couple shots at this guy, piss him off, now he's like, alright, I'm gonna take a shot at that dude. Come back over here, take a couple shots, piss these guys off. Then Just rinse and repeat. Just gotta be careful we don't get stuck in the island when we're... Oh. Come on. Back up. Keep going. Yeah, when you keep going back and forth on an island like this, eventually you're probably going to rub into it, which could be a problem, so you gotta just watch out for that. Yeah, now the Wichita's dead over there. Now we got a new firing angle to pursue. Got to keep in mind, it's the middle of your ship is the spotting point, so once we bring the middle back here, we can even get shots off, at least with the rear gun. But he can't actually see us. So, I mean, that's kind of a good example, number one, of a Baltimore game, you know, American cruiser. If you can play the island like that, it's kind of how you keep yourself alive. Number two, if we're down tiered, if we're a tier 7 in a legendary, it's primarily a legendary tier game, you know, over half the ships are legendary tier. Got to play a little bit more conservative. Still trying to get some damage done, but don't want to die in the process. So, we're having a little trouble with C, apparently. Now I should be able to get it. But we got their home cap, so they're not getting any income. We got two. Let's see. Oh, look out, Grover. What? Just kind of gradually whittling them down here. Not taking any major risks. Again, we kind of have like a supporting role this game, so we want our teammates to be the ones you're shooting at, and they can deal most of the damage. We're just gonna, you know, we got twice our ship's HP and damage, so we've done our job. Alright. B-Falk, you out of here? Alright, take her easy. By Atlanta, you're gonna need to drink some holy water. That's especially with the EOP change coming. I think the all-time power ratings of those American light cruisers have probably peaked. Get over here. I never really know how fast this Alaska moves. Kind of a tough one to lead. are they doing? Transferring fuel in the middle of the battle? I think this guy likes the cut of my jib. Alright. Balti's a beast, yeah. Yeah, the Atlanta's got the extra light caliber guns. That's why you get those really floaty shots. Okay, well, we got that. 3 more of these. You guys wanted Alabama? Let's give it a whirl. Still trying to get in Alaska? Yeah, it's not. Move slow and it's push Yamato, yeah. Yeah, that'll slow her right down. Someday we'll play at Belfast. Do I think EOP will be worth it? It's... I have to see exactly what it is. If it reduces your ship's base fire chance by 50%, I don't know. It'll probably be a ship-to-ship consideration. Like maybe on the Atlanta, you know, those really light caliber guns. But like the Boise type guns, you know, the middle of the road. I don't know, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, what do we got? Richie, Biz, pair of Odins. Colorado. Cleveland, we got to kill for our destroyer. And everyone else.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Enemy battleship sighted.
Let's play this middle to start, see what develops.
All stations reporting the position of
There
a
we go.
strategic target.
Killing the Otago would be nice. Oh, there's the Cleveland.
All stations concentrate fire on the target.
It's almost worth swinging around. I think he's lining me up for a shot too. Yeah, look at this fucker.
The ship is on fire.
I'm gonna remember this.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, I hit him once. What the fuck is shooting me back here? Nuremberg? What are you doing, man? Shoot the fucking thing.
All stations requesting fire on the designated.
Roma, he's coming for you next, man.
Concentrate
That's not good.
warship.
this guy knows I'm here yet. Let's wake him up.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
What the fuck was that?
Concentrate fire on the target position.
Why is he moving so funny? Hit the gas, dude. What? I don't understand.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
I don't know why this thing is so impervious to my shells. Look at this clump, by the way. I don't know if you guys are looking on the map or not, but that's a juicy clump. I mean, my philosophy, if these guys aren't even going to shoot the destroyer, then I'm not going to spend too much time trying to counter them yet. That would have been a good shot to use the plane on. Jesus.
All stations, concentrate fire on designated targets.
Man, these guys... Let's try the plane, see what happens.
Spotter airborne.
They're like rubbing up against each other again.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Damn. All we gotta do is spot him and he's dead.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Let's see. So we knew as he's going beyond there, we know the torps are already in the water, so that's why we cut hard like that to the right.
The ship is on fire.
Alright, you little fuck.
Problem solved, sir.
I want this guy to come forward so I can blast him. Doesn't look like he's gonna comply here. I mean, just the whole blue team is so passive here. I just don't see how we're gonna, unless they get some lucky shots in these guys. I don't see how they're gonna pull it off. Right in the nose, baby. There we go. Beautiful.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Let's see, what can I do here? I feel like these guys should win that side eventually. What do they got over there? Oh, the Richie. That could be a little tough to take down. Oops. I think he was looking at me. That could cost... Holy shit, that was lucky. That could have been a kill shot, potentially. Let's say we got away with one there. Alright, so they're... This side's going down, but... If they can do a little bit of damage to these guys before they go down, that could be all we need. Hey, go!
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Shit. Should have been thinking front launcher. I was like, there's no way it came around to get enough of that off, but... That sucks. That was my bad. I don't think it'll
Problem solved, sir.
cost the game, hopefully. Come on, guys.
Teammate, I need your teammate. I need your support.
Come on.
Spotter airborne. The ship. I need your support.
Yeah, this fucking Cleveland, man. Just finished me off right there. Yeah, on Monday, when easy mode comes on, all those fires would have magically just extinguished themselves. That's too bad. At Cleveland never really got in a spot the whole game where I could shoot him. Which was good for his perspective, because I was looking to shoot him the whole game. Suicide torping. I mean, it ended up being a good play, you know. I think if I had full health or close to full health, basically the only threat at that point in time is the Cleveland. Nice shot there. You know, if this guy's getting spotting, he can rip the damage off. See if you can finish him here. Be careful, the more he pulls forward... Oh shit, you missed. The more he pulls forward, the more this guy and... Well, I guess that's the only threat right now. Come on, Turpits. You gotta shoot your guns, man. This isn't watch through binocular. I don't see how these guys can possibly win. Holy fuck, man. Alright. Good try. Got Bay at 16-4. Nice. Got to change out the planes. Yeah, I don't know. Someday. I mean, I actually did launch them once or twice there. All right, let me run to the bathroom quick. You guys can check. I got all these. Did Baltimore. We got Wichita. We got Udachi, Otago, Azuma, Monarch, Eugene, Odin, Tirpitz, Bart, Kutuzov, Roma. Bismack. Need to nerf the fire damage? Well, they're doing it. Monarch, Monarch. I got some Roma votes. Let's try the Roma. Kutuzov is good if you get some spot in on your team. If they're not gonna spot for you, it's kind of a waste. I mean, usually the people that have major problems with fire are the ones that are using damage count when they're set with one fire, you know. Which you can do in certain situations if you're pretty dang sure you're not gonna get shot at for a little while. Like you're going around an island, get spotted, or you kill the only guy that's in your vicinity, but if you got a cruiser that's shooting HE at you and you put out the first fire, well, he's gonna get more fires and you're gonna have a hard time. But what can we do? They're changing the rules, so we'll adapt, right? Hey Ace, what's going on? Like button, have you smashed it? That's a good question. Looks like got 157 likes, 170 viewers. Oh, wow. Let's see if we can get more likes than viewers. New legendary perk won't be... Yeah, I'm not going to use it. For sure, I'm not going to use it, but some people will. I think the other changes, I mean, we'll see. They're basically trying to goad people into not always using accuracy builds, which I think is fine. I can get on board with that. Let's see, so we got 3 spots. Okay, we found the destroyer. What you want to be doing early, if we got a 1 destroyer game like this, evaluate. Okay, we got 3 guys in the south spawn, southwest spawn. Previously we saw 2 in the middle. Now the destroyers popped up. We only saw 1 or 2 over here, so until we know for sure, this guy's gonna come right here. Ooh. There's a plane shot for you. Let's see if it hits. Alright. Zara. Sure that's what you want to be doing with your life? This quick reload on this one, you do get two, oh! You get 2 shots off on that, plane. Punish that sumbitch. See if I can get a turn before this guy gets his guns around. Oh, Zara, 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 Zara. You don't want to do what you're doing. Alright, he's coming back to shoot me. Fuck. Oh, and he got it off. I'm dead. Oh! Alright. Looks like it's just me and you. What the fuck are you doing, man? At least in the cloud he could have gotten a couple shots. Well, I guess the cloud on the Zara only lasts 2 seconds. That makes sense. Magi secondaries, I don't want to play around with them too much. Looks like we should be able to win this flank here. Trying to hit right under those turrets. Knock them out. It's angling enough that if we're hitting low on the ship, we're not going to get damaged, but knocking out turrets is great. Alright. Let's see. So we still got a destroyer on the loose. They killed our destroyer. That's a problem. I think we're going to push south a little bit here. Using that heal right there, if you're wondering, yeah, it's going to be kind of a quote-unquote wasted heal, but we got 10 minutes left in the game, you know, it's, what is the cooldown, another minute or whatever? So, managing the heals is all about clock management. Yeah, at least we know the destroyer's not near us. He is trying to make a play for the base, though. So what he's doing, he's chasing these 2 ships off that are pointing to the east, and then he's got the 1 battleship, which so far away we can't even check his health. But we gotta start moving back towards the base for sure. This guy's posted up on me or what? No, the Megado. Oh, he was trying to hit me. I mean, he should be able to rip that Nagato to shreds even from the front. Fuck. Yeah, you do have to keep an eye on the map. But if you see your team like moving off of the base preemptively, you know, it's your responsibility to cover it because most of your team is not going to be looking at the map at all. So if you're good enough to look at the map, you're responsible for what you see out there. Yep, they're already on it. So the last thing we want to do is get bogged down by this guy. Now the problem is he's got pinning shots. He's got crossfire shots into us to get towards the base, but you know, if it takes our team 10 minutes to kill this guy, the game's over by the time we do that, so. Need this Kutuzov to get his... Like, if I'm that Kutuzov, I rush the fucking destroyer, almost certainly. Unless that Gneisenau's really got good shots at him. But I'll trade the Kutuzov at this point in time for their destroyer. Right now, they're getting points. They're actually getting, you know... Alright, that was beautiful. But, you know, if that destroyer dies, I'm pretty sure we can take the game without any issues at that point in time. Yeah, we got all these ships I can knock the piss out of. Now the problem is he's exposed, you know, the whole team's going to be shooting at him. Alright. Let's go for center mass hits. Oh, they got the Kutuzov, that's a major issue. And unfortunately, that guy's... If he's got AP loaded, he can shred us, but we gotta be on the base here. This guy's... You know, I don't care if you don't like pushing into 4 ships at this point in time. You gotta do it. That's the only way that we don't automatically lose the game, so... Yeah, we're gonna get battered. We're probably gonna get sunk by this guy. Probably gonna lose the game, but we're not gonna concede the game by not trying to play it. I don't know why they got pushed off the base to begin with. Had they kind of guarded the front lip of it. You know, makes it harder for the destroyer to actually get on there. I'm tempted to shoot that guy, but it's just going to capture his attention. Right now he's trying to deal with this guy. That's going to buy us a couple seconds. Probably not going to be enough, but... Alright, no reset there. That looks like a game over to me. Oh.
L'incrociatore nemico sta colando a picco.
Sei l'ultima speranza.
What? There you go. Am I gonna spot this dude or not? There he is.
Problema risolto, signore. Allarme incendio.
Alright, we got the reset. Step 1. Not gonna happen. Oh well, what can you do? You out of here, Dutchman? Alright, take her easy. Training room, yeah, once we get the training room we can test out a lot of that sort of stuff. Well, I don't know. It could have really done different there. You got your destroyer as your lowest scoring ship. That's not a good sign. Okay, well, let's see. This could try the old Kutuzov. You guys were. I always stress how decent destroyer play can win or lose games. Absolutely. It's if you're looking at this game as a strategy game, like the other, I view them as pieces. You got battleships or some pieces. You got cruisers, some of the pieces on the board. The destroyers are the pieces you're moving around, trying to actually make scoring plays, getting on those caps. You know, if capture the base mode, that team moved their destroyer onto our base. It does two things. We got to go back and respond to it, and he stops our accrual of points. So if I'm able to tie up the ship count at the end, but they spend a minute or two on the base, they're probably going to win on score just because of the accrual that happened. Obviously, in domination mode, you got a lot more scoring opportunities, so the destroyers become even more important. But those are what they are. The problem is people view them as suicide bombers, basically. They pack them full of dynamite, point them at the closest battleship, put the pedal to the metal with a stick, and then they all abandon ship and just sail straight at it. And then they inevitably blow up. Once in a while, they'll actually sink the battleship. It's irrelevant. It's a bad play because you've just given up one of your pieces that are capable of scoring for your team for an irrelevant battleship who's just there to support his scoring pieces. So it's the most common play that we see this day and age, and it's the worst play that you can possibly make in World Warships. So unfortunately, you know, people like you guys that are tuning in to me or other people, or you're looking online, you're learning about the game, you actually know what you're doing, which that alone will make a huge difference because most of the people playing this have no fucking clue. Like these guys, they're like, oh, we spawn north of A, but we don't want to play it because fill in the blank. It's like the Mad Libs. You guys remember that thing? Where you just put stupid fucking adjectives or whatever. Like they think I'm going to be able to hold this side off on my own. This is going to be a real short game. We're employing the let's play behind the cap strategy here. Notice there's no way to score points behind the caps. You actually have to move into the caps. So this is one of those games you can look at it 2 seconds in and be like, it's probably a loss. I just got pinned down and rammed pretty hard. So not very likely that we're going to win this one. Look at our destroyers going around C. You can actually get on C and capture that base, going around it. This is the worst deployment we've seen all day. I'm not going to say the worst deployment we've seen recently, because if you tuned in yesterday, you saw some doozies. But, you know, this is guaranteed loss at this point in time. We have no threat to any of these caps. Our one destroyer has removed himself from the playing surface. Can't possibly affect the game at any point in time. Fuck. Oh, they had some shots. That sucks. So games like this are just kind of a waste of everyone's time. Like, you know, if we're not even gonna try, why hit ready? I don't understand it. Might as well just try and get a little bit of damage before we take the L. Okay, stopped. Like, they have 3 ships over here. We got potentially 6 that could play A, but, you know. We got this zone on lockdown right here. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why is this dude bitching? You know, Kutuzov is not exactly a frontline ship. It's supposed to be parked on the moon. Yeah, babushka. Kind of the only thing keeping us in this is how passive and poor Red is with their positioning as well. I mean, this is just not the most impressive. Oh, shit. Damn. This guy's talking about his Blizzcock. Wow. That was a fun one. Where at 0 point in time did we ever have a single chance to win that game. Oh, we got 420 points. So that was a really strong play around that island. Yeah, if you go all the way to the west on that map and then just don't do anything for the rest of the time, you're going to get results like that pretty reliably. Lightning asking for support. Whatever. 8 DDs, that's why he'll main CVs. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that you got to keep in mind the spotting on the destroyers is still, you know, the air spotting is like, what, 3 kilometers a lot of times, give or take. So it's not like it's going to be easy mode to find those things, but I think good carrier players will know how to find a destroyer, and then they'll just beat the snot out of them over and over again. Or if they just sail off to the edge of the map and don't do anything, you don't really have to look for them, because they're not going to affect the outcome of the game in any way. At least the team made it easy for him, man. Yeah, it's a typical Tier 7 match. Shima. Shima, Shima, Shima. Let's watch these guys go all the way around here. Blaze it. carriers. DDs won't be as relevant. Yeah, this is the golden age for destroyers. We'll see. I mean, I'm hopeful that they do a pretty good job balancing these carriers. And until we have evidence to the contrary, we'll just be hopeful. Alright, come on. Just...
Alerte incendie.
Two nose-in kings, Io and Jean Bart. Get those guns. Oh! Nice. Pop that reload boost. Oh, he went the other way. Son of a bitch. Come on, guys. That sucks. Here's the Shima. That's a lot of torps, Chief. Look out. Shima misses at point blank range. This is what you're going to see in Legendary tier, and you know, starting now. Suicide Shimas missing 15 torpedoes from point blank range. Welcome to Legendary tier.
On a coulé un destroyer ennemi.
Missed again. Whoops. Alright. So far, so good. Basically, we're just kind of trying to kill the side that has the destroyers. So they got two destroyers here. Looks like these guys are kind of getting battered over here. Gascon. Oh! Got nothing out of that. That's too bad. Alright, they're on D, which is a problem. We're gonna have to go down here and try and counter this. We're gonna have A, which is fine. But at this point in time, the name of the game is kill these destroyers. Man, this guy's getting his shit kicked in too. Yep. This guy needs to fucking get in the game here. I mean, the problem is right here on this flank, they're going to spend a lot of time. If this Yamato wants to make sure that guy can't affect the game for the rest of the game, fine. But we got this dude down here who probably... I was going to say, he probably hasn't shot for a while, but... Jesus, these suicide rushes. Man, I don't know what's going on in Tier 7.
Pénétration.
Fuck. Another glorious suicide torpedo strike. Oh, there's the follow-up. Yeah, we got 3 ships on this guy right here. Like, that guy has no effect on the outcome of the match whatsoever. I'm thinking if this guy... I don't know what to do here, because he can wait till his reload's up. Kind of stuck. You need to pull your trigger, man. You gotta shoot him. Come on.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Oh, here he comes. Fuck you, bitch.
Destroyer ennemi envoyé par le fond contre le montage.
On a une brèche en dessous de la ligne de flottaison. On prend l'eau rapide.
How did that guy lose up there? Holy shit.
Problème résolu, chef.
Just gotta figure out where this guy's going. Got shot. We're fine score-wise. I just need to drag this out as long as possible. Or, you know, torp threat here. We got this guy's looking to tickle me in the sides. Right now I got him permanently spotted. Looks like guys are actually able to arc shots over on him. We got him proxy spotted here. He's within 3 kilometers, so... Don't need to be in any rush to do anything crazy. I just want to stay alive as long as possible. And if we could dodge the Yudachi's torps, that'd be real nice.
Torpille à midi.
That was asking for too much shit.
Torpille à midi.
Oh well, we tried. I still think we got a pretty good shot at that one. Let's tune in with these guys, see what happens. Oh! Z-23, why are we rushing the battleship, you know? If you kill that Yudachi, you sail off into the sunset, they can't fucking win the game. You rush this guy, something goes wrong, you've just thrown the game, so... I don't like this play at all. We'll see what happens. Brain damage. That's... You better sure as shit kill that fucking guy. Alright. Now let your crew off on the beach. Shoot your guns. Shoot your guns. Shoot your guns. Shoot your fucking guns. All you have to do is hit them one. Oh my god. Shoot your fucking guns, man. Holy shit. Pop the sonar. I don't think he can throw this at this point. I mean, if I'm this dude, I'm just turning around and getting the fuck out of there. I got no confidence. No offense, Samuel 1973. I'm sure you're doing your best, but you're making me nervous with these decisions. Yeah, I don't know how that Itachi up north lost. Maybe he got a torpedo or what. He had way more health. But it blasted the lightning, and by the time I could look back up on the map, our guy was dead, so I don't know. If this is your play, just get the fuck out of here. You know, at this point in time, the Itachi's only play is to torp both these guys. Do not keep hitting the beach. I know I do it all the time, but you need to leave. You need to be moving, because that thing's going to be coming at you full speed. He's going to try and shoot some torps up your ass. Nice widespreads. What the fuck are you going to do with those? Do not hit the beach again, man. Come on. Turn to your left. Yes. Forgot he has guns. Yeah, that's... That guy was one-shotable. And he could have shot 2 or 3 times there. Like, he was probably panicking. He's like, oh shit, I'm going to get torped. I understand that, but... Slam him with the guns. But get the fuck out of here. This is Torpedo Alley. Sitting in this thing right here, especially with both of these ships, man. If you're stacked on top of this and you get hit by a double strike with the same torpedo salvo, that's a major throw. Let's look at the score. We're up 183 points. We got 1:15 left. The guy cannot win on score. The only way he can win is by killing both of us. How do we prevent that? Number 1, don't tether a rope between these 2 ships. Number 2, stay the fuck away from him. I don't think he can throw this. Yeah, that was a jinx. I'm sorry. This is tense. You'd think you know by now, yeah. The time's running a little long. Like, he's, at this point in time, the Itachi's going to have a hard time hitting this double torp strike, but he's got the screamers, probably. They can definitely get on target in a hurry. This is not funny. I don't know. It's 20 seconds now. I don't think... This will be spectacular. Dimitri's praying to God that we lose this. He will he'll have a new contender for the throne. Alright. Good job in the end there. It was a little dicey, but they pulled it off. We'll take the carry by Samuel and co. Still 10 years about Dimitri, yeah. Alright. Yeah, they got the scoring done. I mean, they won their side. They got the base. You know, they came over. It's just... when I'm watching these things, I usually try and stick around and watch the ends of the games unless they're really triggering me bad. But the more you can stick around and watch those, the more you actually get experience on thinking about what do we have to do to win this game. The first step, check the time and the score. All right. So at that point in time, even if you capture all the bases with 2 minutes left, they're still not going to win on score. So that's off the table. What do we have to do to win? Not die at that point in time. Now we can go after them and kill them, but you know, you got to have the killer instinct for that. But if you're, you know, if you're not confident in I got to take this destroyer down, do I have to do it? This is the question you should be asking. And in that case, the answer was no. All I have to do is not eat a torpedo from that thing, and we win the game. I don't know if he didn't have any sonars, but when he was in that smoke, he could have popped the sonar, shot the guy with the front 2 guns, game over. So I understand, you know, when you're getting experience, you're newer to the game, that stuff comes at you fast and furious, kind of overwhelming at times. But that was a lot easier to win that game than what I think our pals realized. Alright, we got one Tashkent versus a pair of Udachis. Great. And they're on the same fucking flank. Awesome. How long do you think those guys are going to stay alive? Let me get into a match and stream snipe. Never say stay 3 times. Just lost years on your life, yeah. That was going to be stressful. In the end, they did what they needed to do, right? So we're not going to give them too hard of a time. Lightning enemies the same in the previous? What you talking about? Oh, the one we blasted last game? Come on, dude. You don't have to ram me. You don't have to do this, man. Yeah, fuck you. You're the one getting in the way. Didn't even leave a scratch, Iowa. Go have fun. Well, let's see. I mean, if these guys are good players, that's potentially a very dangerous thing. If they're not, well, we could lose the game here right off the bat, so let's see what happens. Tempted to go over here pretty aggressively and support that. I don't have my German sonar though, it makes me less of a nightmare for DDs. A lot of those are going to hit islands, but we might get 1 or 2 through. Never know. Could also slam on the brakes like he's doing right now. So the pair of Udachis refused to fucking shoot at the guy who's going to kill them both. Point blank range. Shoot your fucking guns, guys. I don't understand these destroyer players. What the fuck is going on? Well, that side's lost. And the game's lost. Whoops. That's why we throw torpedoes out randomly all over the place. You know, you never know. Just because they're not likely to hit them at the moment you launch them doesn't mean they're going to not speed up or slow down 2 seconds later. See what this guy does. If he angles towards me, I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me. Yep, there he goes. Alright, let's get the torps on him. He's going for the ram. I think that's probably his best play at the moment. Oh, and he knocked my fucking engine out. Brilliant. Good play. It's a good ram. He was going to go down. He recognized that I had the torpedo threat on him. Now, he could have waited till I turned there and tried to dev strike me. It's going to be very hard to dev strike a German cruiser at point-blank range due to the turtleback armor. So he recognized he's probably going to go down, but can he trade his lower HP for my higher HP? And the answer was yes. So I'd call that one a good play. Meanwhile, I don't like pairs of Udachis in divisions. I never have, never will. I would recommend playing complementary ships, like one Udachi and a cruiser or a battleship. Or if you're going to play in a division, spread the fuck out. Because if the Tash can't wreck your division 2 seconds into the game, you just wasted everyone's 20 minutes, so. Not recommended. Eugenie eats Alaska for breakfast. It does with the torps, you know. But if we set up nose v nose, or nose in versus nose in, and tried to rip each other's guns to shreds, he's going to end up winning that fight, so. It wasn't even a guarantee I could hit those torps because I was going to have to turn into the island as hard as possible, beach, and just hope he was still in that line. But he played it perfectly. Kind of just angled in towards me, got as close to that island as possible, and luckily hit the engine, the steering gear, so, or the engine, yeah. So at that point in time, I was dead in the water and took me out. I'd call that a good play. It's probably what I would have tried to do at his position. Engine's made of glass, yeah. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, the American cruisers, you always got to remember they don't have the torps, most of them. You know, you got like Atlanta and Flint, I think, and a couple of those goofball ones, but Baltimore, Alaska, New Orleans, Pensacola, Cleveland, you know, Helena, Dallas, none of those guys have torps. Alright, so we got 2 ships spotted here, we got 1 destroyer. So the main goal right now, opening the match, figure out where the destroyer is. If we pull forward now, I think that cruiser's coming from the middle spawn. You can see it's followed closely by that. So because we're not seeing a cruiser and we're the most forward on our team, then we should expect the destroyer. We also got the capture coming in at this point in time. Why is my twisting track on here? I think I was looking at Tanaka. So this is shit. I don't even have the right build on this thing. This is a problem. Probably gonna die here, but you gotta know what your ship's build is before the game starts. Be nice if we could kill him, but I don't think we're gonna. Fun! I think what I was looking at was using Tanaka to increase the range. I was just looking at the stats when I decided, fuck. I always get flabbergasted when I realize I'm not running the build that I thought I was. Yeah, it calls for monarchs. Should I get Gaston or Turpits? Turpits. Without a doubt. That Gascon we saw earlier today was one of the few I've seen since it came out. Not doing too hot? No. As soon as I realized my twisting track wasn't there, I was going to try and blind fire that guy with the torps. Once we realized the destroyer was there. Fantastic. Probably should have realized that was the ship. Because that thing's going to be way closer to me than I would expect. Just due to the fact that he's, you know, one of the fastest destroyers in the game. And then we need to keep an eye on our team. And they're turning towards the middle spawn and leaving the flank. So at that point in time, we have no support. fantastic. Had support. We're going to lose that fight 100 out of 100 times. The only potential saving grace is if we hit him with the torp and take him out as well, but we didn't do that, so that's, you know, it just went from a 50% loss to, well, let's give it a 20% boost. 30% chance we're going to win that game. And then you add in everyone bunching up in the middle, behind the caps. Well, the game is pretty much over. We're talking about 10, 15, 20% chance to win at that point in time. I don't know why people spawn on the cap and they're like, I don't want to play this one. I think I'm going to play over there. Nobody really gives a shit if you want to play the cap you spawn on or not. That's what you fucking do. Alright, so we got a destroyer on B. 50% chance we got one over here. Wow. 1,300. You burned your reload boost on that? That's disappointing for you. Alright, so I don't know what's over here. I think it's like a... Belfast is a good candidate, but I'm pretty sure it's... We got the destroyer on C. So... Gives us a couple of options here. We can be aggressive. You are the intelligence data. There he is. Indianapolis. Wow. It's a bold spot for that guy to be in.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
He got away with it. So far. We're just going to move into A really aggressively here. Looks like we killed the guy on B, and then our destroyer didn't capture the base. He came over here, which... I wouldn't get that close to an Indianapolis if I was him. Come on, dude. Enough with these stupid fucking suicide rushes with these destroyers. It needs to end. We're not rushing a fucking Indianapolis. Alright, so these guys are just hiding behind the island. Like, what is the point of playing the game? I don't understand this shit. We'll take the cap, don't get me wrong. Question is, do I want to rush these guys and fuck them up? Potentially. I mean, we do have to clear this side, but we got 6 ships over here. And meanwhile, you know, we don't have B and nobody's trying to secure it, so it's probably the better play. They just sail. We had 3 ships sail around B. This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying most of the people playing this game either don't know how to play the game or don't care. Which is just, that's when it becomes a little aggravating at times. Alright. Looks like our destroyer did kill himself doing that. That was a great fucking play there.
Nice work.
You can see the yellow water from here.
Our team has taken the lead.
That game was pretty good, yeah. Like I never really saw you that much in that game, but I knew where you were and what you were doing for a good chunk of it. And you were like playing the bases and countering ships that you needed to counter, and I was like, alright, well, whenever you're going against a good destroyer player, it's a lot harder to win. Okay. So we got an ambush position on the Suzuma here. I think we were briefly plane spotted, but if he moves forward, we got him pinned right now. When we move forward about, you know, half a kilometer into the base, then that'll prevent him from actually moving beyond this little gap here. Same thing with the CNOP. They're kind of pinned in that spot once we get into this spot here. Only counters to us are this destroyer that's over here. Hopefully the orc doesn't die. But if we can get B under control, then we should have a pretty good shot at this one. This guy's... I mean, I don't know if he's trying to be aggressive, trying to fight the destroyer, which I don't have a problem with, but he's got the Belfast behind him, so it's not a fair fight. That's not one he's going to win very often.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Stop lining the WG's pockets. I mean, I haven't, I don't think I've spent any money on the game for a while, so. I enjoy the game, though, and, you know, it allows me to do the YouTube thing, which has been fun. So I'm not anti-wargaming making some money. I mean, I bought a lot of the premiums when I first started playing, and premium time and stuff like that. But my advice, if something looks like a ripoff to you, don't buy it, you know. There's certain things that I thought were good values to buy or spend money on, certain things I definitely wouldn't. Oops. So, I mean, if the crates look like shit, or like the Lenin, you know, a lot of people are going to be tempted to boost the full campaign for 120k just to get the Lenin for free, quote unquote free. Which, if that's what you want to do, no problem. But I think I'm just gonna let that one sit and hope it becomes a green XP ship down the line. You know, we don't want, assuming you enjoy the game though, we don't want to get into a situation where they're not making money, or else the game ceases to exist, you know. The more money they make, the more resources they get from management, the bigger and better the game becomes, so. It's kind of the quote-unquote free-to-play game design that's, you know, this didn't exist back in my day, but it's a huge chunk of what you're going to see these days, so. Let's get the plane launched on this sumbitch. Let's see what happens. Looks like he's pointing right at me. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh no, he radared me.
Enemy cruiser sunk. Our team has taken.
Now what you gonna do, Benson? Santa Crates of the Sasha. I think it was that and the key, I want to say, right? At least the new ones. Started on Monday. Sasha's pretty good. It's not my most played ship, but... Ooh. Alright. I think we're actually done with the tier 7. Ugh. Two base captures with a fucking monarch. I just don't understand why those guys all sailed around B, you know? Even if you're trying to lose the game, you can at least pick up a few hundred XP for yourself. Get some more credits and stuff. Just by sailing through the cap rather than sailing around it. It's free if you can resist, yeah. No, I know. I mean, fuck, World of Tanks, I only played that for like 6 months, but I probably bought 20 premium, you know, these games get expensive as hell, man. Back in my day, you bought your cartridge for 50 bucks and you liked it. And you got the whole game the minute you paid for it. As soon as they hooked up the consoles to the internet, some evil genius was like, alright, hold my beer, we're gonna sell them half the game. And back in that, they still like sold games that worked back then, you know, like there weren't shit tons of bugs, but they're like, we'll sell half the game, then we'll sell them a bunch of map packs or, you know, horse armor or whatever, whatever they can add on. So then we're like doubling the price of the game. We got it up to 100. Now we got these free-to-play games, which end up costing thousands of dollars. And then the games that are still supposedly sold as is, you know, in addition to buying a quarter of the game, you're buying a fucking buggy mess that they can't release a game that works anymore. And the video game industry, compared to, you know, those are the people that are my age or, you know, old enough to remember at least cartridge games, the quality is not on the same page. Now, obviously, the games are way bigger. They take a lot more programming effort. I think you could have like 2 dudes in a basement making Zelda 1 relatively easily. I have no idea how to make a video game, but it doesn't seem like it would be that tough necessarily. Most played ship, I think, is probably the Biscuit. We can see. It was going back and forth between Biscuit and Warspite. Yeah. I try and play the B versions of those now. I'd like to get some other ship my most play. Just how I play the game, because I'm making coverage for you guys, it doesn't allow me to play the same ship over and over and over again. Couple nice games this morning. Yeah, I've been playing better, and the teams that we've been on have been at least baseline competent, you know. The shit we were seeing yesterday, I wasn't playing well, and I was getting triggered by everything going on around me. I could spiral out of control pretty quickly. Alright, what do we got? Legendaries. You guys want to see some legendaries? We can either do legendaries or we can just take requests. I'm fine grinding out the legendaries on AI later. I'm going to take another piss, get this coffee out of me, and then you guys give me some recommendations. Cyberpunk, yeah. That one sounds like it's sounds like it's having some issues. Ah. I mean, everyone's got a deadline, I get it, but have a game that works, you know. I don't even mind buying expansion packs. Christ, there was expansion packs back in the day on my PC. I remember, like, Civ having them, and so those types of things even predated the consoles getting hooked up to the internet, but just buying these games that are just completely fucked when you put them in is like, what the hell? What other thing can you get away with doing that? Like, you're gonna sell someone a car that kind of works, but the wheels fall off if you get over 55 miles an hour on the road? Well, we'll fix it later. Just hang on, you know. Try and enjoy it as best you can until we fix the catastrophic problem. Yeah, Jeff. I mean, I'm a huge Oblivion, Fallout, and Skyrim fan, you know, and I didn't even bother playing Fallout 76 because it was just not. Number one, I'm not that interested in multiplayer Fallout, but number two, it's like, holy fuck, what are you giving us? Bethesda took a major hit with that game, you know. Hopefully they can do better with Starfield. Alright, let's try the Shima K's. The Cyberpunk or whatever, I wasn't planning on playing that anyways, but man alive. TP from a bunghole. Game itself is great. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Like, if it's... I'm sure a lot of these games, they are fun, but it's like every game that I see released, it's just... Alright, the first story is, alright, it's out. And then, like, 2 hours later, it's like, fill in the blank is a buggy mess. It's like, that is the norm now, which is completely retarded. Might not survive the debacle. Yeah. Wheels are in the DLC. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Need some camo on the some gun. Yeah, I got Tashkent, Kagero. Do I got my build? Why do I not have Twisted Track again? Does not show up till the game starts? There it is. Alright. Whoops. Play Elder Scrolls Online. I played it for just a little bit. I don't know, it had already been out for quite a while, and I feel like those online games, I don't know, it just didn't grab my attention like the other ones. I think I like bought it as like a stopgap until something else came out, and then once that came out I put it down and just never got around to playing it again. Ace coming in hot. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you much. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got Christmas, what, in 4 or 5 days? Christmas Eve, 4 days. So everyone who participates in said holiday, happy holidays. Or whatever holiday you celebrate. Or happy having the weekend off. Long weekend, whatever it is. Alright. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Thank you. I don't think they got the destroyer over here. We got one on A, we got one on B. these guys that are all trending here, keep an eye on the map. Like, we almost have C under control. They have no threat to it. And, like, 2/3 of the guys that spawned over here are going toward the middle. So, should we overload the side with 6 ships? I'm going to say probably not necessary. Especially the one guy that's still over here is about to go down, so... Now this guy right here, there's a priority target if I ever saw one. Jesus. Kind of playing pretty recklessly here. I do want to blast this guy though if possible. Like, he doesn't know that I'm here, you know, he's getting spotted, but he's got ships that have lines of sight on him. I don't think that's gonna hit him, but you never know. This is when that guy might pop the radar, and it could be a problem. Because he could see we're on B. If he figures that out, he might figure out he's got a chance to hit me with the radar. Yeah, he's got... Effectively, he was stacking themselves. Now they've kind of almost pinned themselves down here, because these guys got some crossfire shots, potentially at least. Alright. Now we're conceding A. / losing over there. Kind of a stalemate at the moment. But this Baltimore needs to fucking go down. Like, in these type of games... Looks like they're actually shooting at him, which is nice. Oh shit. That's not one we want to be tangoing with. Shit. See if we can get out of here alive or not. Now that we know they're both over here, I mean, I could maybe get on A. I think the Tashkent's probably got an eye to track me down. We are getting twisted and tracked by them. Yeah, like, recognizing what's relevant at any point in time is a huge skill in this game. It takes a while to do. It's not something you know just picking the game up, but these guys hammering on this fucking Yamato back here. I don't see how that's going to affect the game. And what in the fuck this guy's doing, I have no idea. He's getting shot. Must have gotten radar by the Baltimore, I'm assuming. Alright, Grover, if that is your name. Oh, he turned out. Fuck. I'm gonna shoot once, see if we can get him to turn in. Kind of a high-risk play, but we're gonna lose the game at this rate, so we gotta take a couple shots. A couple chances. Nah, we're not gonna hit him. Fuck. Alright, that's another loss. But we got control of this island over here. If anyone spawns behind that, they're fucked. First Kraken where the team didn't lose. Nice. Congratulations. Like, the Yamato can... All he has to do is hit the Baltimore and he can fuck him up. Doesn't matter the angling. Got a Yamato there, I got a Jean Bart there. Why is the Baltimore still alive? I pinged for him to die probably about 7 minutes ago. See if he moves forward or not. Why are my torps not... Why are they staggered? Must have got knocked out when I was running away. Well, we're definitely going to die. I'm kind of pinched between the Hipper and this Yamato. And our quote-unquote support is all behind this island, pissing their pants, so... Another productive legendary tier game. Let's check in and see what's going on here, Bob. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to play any more legendary tier. We'll play that shit against AI. It's not working this weekend. I don't know who's playing legendary tier, but they're not on the same page with me. Corbett took the launcher out. Yeah. Yeah, once we try to get away from that. I don't know if he had... Like, why I was trying to shoot is he might have seen me there, and he might have... A lot of times, once you battleships see that you're there as a destroyer close range, they'll just try and... You know, he was in the middle of a turn out to our left. But usually the reaction is, I got to do the opposite of whatever I'm doing, even though he already dodged the torps inadvertently. But take one shot at him. Now he's got the secondaries going and they had a lot of support ships. So it was probably a bad play. It didn't work. But we had to kind of roll the dice. We had our other destroyer, the Fletcher, running and gunning to the northeast, and then the rest of our team was moored to the backside of that island. Probably an ecological survey of some sort. Played the Charlestown? No, got that one. Alright, Ian. Thanks for hanging out. Do a couple more games. Something mid-tier, maybe. Still like a tier 4 or tier 5. Every bot out there is a legendary now. Yeah. We knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I mean, that was the most disheartening news of this update. It was they're lowering the service cost to tier 7. It's like, oh, easy there. Now they were saying they're trying to increase the population at that tier, so maybe the matchmaking's suffering at certain times during the day. I don't know, but it's no offense to you if you're a new player. Get some experience in the low tiers. Not trying to make it more easy for you brand new players to be in the so-called experienced tiers, you know. Drawing platform behind the island, yeah. What's the heaviest ship I have? I don't know. I haven't weighed them. Probably the California. Oh, the Weeby. That's not a bad option. Let's see if we can get lucky with a couple strikes. Yeah, I mean, in general, if you're going to get a premium ship, number one, I've reviewed them all, so if you were looking at a couple of them, you can just type in like T-Bull and then whatever the ship name is. The YouTube should have some coverage, but usually, like if I like American battleships, then the American battleship premium is like West Virginia, Texas, you know, whatever else. Good options. Alabama. If I hate German battleships, then I probably don't want to get the Tirpitz. You know, so that's a good starting place. What do I like to play already? Which is why I always recommend play a lot of the lines. Play all of the ship lines to tier 3. Play them all to tier 4. And then you'll start to get a feeling like, okay, this ship seems fun when I play it. You know. Or if you've played 300 games and they're all in American battleships, well, not a wide range of experience to draw on. Lower service cost should help against overly defensive play. I mean, maybe. It's a misunderstanding of how that works, but it's possible because it is widely misunderstood. The service cost is paid the second you hit ready. And then the following 15 minutes are you earning cash to cover the service cost and potentially make a profit even. Sitting behind an island like those guys were doing, you're going to lose fucking money every time. Because they're not getting plays that award credits in XP, like, you know, doing damage, capturing bases, spotting targets, resetting bases, you know, all this sort of thing. So those guys, that's how you lose money, and you know. So I'm always an advocate of actively making your money back rather than passively hoping that somehow you get bailed out. I mean, if your team loses, keep in mind you're losing half the potential profits. So, I mean, if you're not doing anything to help your team win, you're going to lose money for sure. And sitting in the back, watching through the binoculars is not ever going to help your team win. So I think you're possibly right to the extent that people are aware of service costs. They think that if they stay alive, it's not as expensive or whatever. The cost is paid the second the match starts. Doesn't matter if you die. Doesn't matter anything after that. It's just how much do you actually earn by playing the game. And if the answer is 0, well then you're fucked. You're gonna lose. Come to Papa.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Come on. Hoo! Someone blew him up right before I got to him.
Spotter airborne.
What the fuck? Looks like he's moving forward to me. Yeah, exactly, Doctor. Which, I mean, that's due to the fact that that's the common misunderstanding. The longer I stay alive, the more money I make. Maybe the fact that the service cost is lower might make him play a little more aggressive. I don't know, possibly. They just need to fix their loading screen tips. Like, if you're losing money, it's because you're doing jack shit in the back. That would be a good loading screen tip. Instead of, when you're playing Destroyer, play behind your friendly teammates for surprise torpedo attacks. Bad advice. I don't know. Or like, capturing bases will actually win the game rather than doing whatever the fuck you're normally doing. That'd be another good. That's how I would write it if I was writing these things.
Target penetrated.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? I was not expecting that.
Torpedoes to port. We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Oh, Venom, you motherfucker! He might actually have more torps coming. I was not expecting that. I'll tell you that right now.
Solved, sir.
Muy unfortunada. So he torped. We already know that. We're gonna slam on the brakes as we kill him. And I hope that he aimed
Enemy cruiser found.
at where it was saying rather than where he predicted.
À tous les bâtiments. Demande d'appui-feu.
Oh, fuck you. That's the end of that game.
Critical engine damage. Waterline. We're flooding quickly.
They gave the dev strike to the Leander. That was very strange because that Venom torp, I got hit by what, one or two of those and didn't do much damage. The Leander torps tore the living shit out of this ship. Oh well.
Affirmatif.
That's on me. I wasn't even. I had. At no point in time was I considering where that Venom was. Or I didn't think he was that close to me. Should have known he was just fixated on torping battleships, right? Alright, John, take it easy. You know what I got a problem with is these daily trials, they don't automatically put them on there. So half the time I'll check what the daily trial is when I get a new segment. And I forget to actually put them on, and then I play the game in AI. And it doesn't count. Alright. Stream sniper's always present. It's possible. I mean, he probably just saw an unattended battleship sitting in the middle. West Virginia's not exactly the most mobile beast known to man. Brutal when you look up after an initial skirmish, the entire other side's dead now. That happens though. I mean, one team's definitely going to win each flank. That was a good ship to get rid of though, because I was basically in the middle of the map. And, you know, left unattended, I could... Over the course of that map, we were going to have a lot of damage. Or over the course of that match. Let's see, what else? Play a little destroyer action, maybe. do you guys want to see? Hey, you don't want to buy a used. If you're gonna buy that physical copy, don't get a used one because if the code's already cashed in, you're kind of SOL. Let's try the old Pensacola. Someone was saw a couple comments recently on my Pensacola videos. People are having trouble with this one. It's hard when you die to give props to the player, huh? I mean, the Benham flushed me out, and then the Leander finished it off. Basically, I was hoping the Leander... We knew the Leander launched the torp, so I was hoping he just launched them on the indicator so that when I hit the brakes, we could just let him go by. A lot of times that'll help you dodge, but he either aimed poorly behind me or he accounted for the potential for me to stop and nailed me point blank. So, I mean, that was good torp. Yeah, if you got, I can't demonstrate now on this ship, but if you have a ship going horizontally like this, and you drop one on the indicator, if it looks like he's going roughly full speed, you drop one on the indicator and then one behind it about halfway. That accounts for that slowdown. I got 3 cruisers here. Omaha. So you're going to have to kind of recognize early on, like, we're not going to get a lot of spotting here. I can either leave. Looks like they might have a destroyer. I can either leave or try and positionally move up a little bit in this spot over here, but those guys want to sit behind the islands as much as I do, and it's just not going to work. What the fuck? So obviously it was a little risky because he's right on the other side of this island, but I want to just give him the cap for no cost. Oops. This guy's doing a pretty good job angling over there. Oops. Alright, we're about to get wrecked here. Just kind of too bad. Like, this battleship back here behind to the south is, number one, he's going to move into a position to blast us. But he's also making it kind of impossible to disengage. Meanwhile, we know this destroyer is going to come around the bend and try and torp both of us. So if he times it with his battleship, it's going to be a situation we can't survive. But if we can kill that guy, then it kind of takes the pressure off. Jesus Christ! Look at that angle, man. I guess we're just right on the edge of the chance to bounce. I don't think those guns overmatch the armor. Gotta tighten up your angle. Assuming they kill that guy, then I think we're alright. They shouldn't lose this game. Money I saved on plane fuel costs, yeah. Gotta keep those planes ready. I mean, if I'm that... I don't want to put it out there because the thing will just shoot it down. Those new Japanese destroyers, you got to keep in mind there. One of the features, I guess, is good AA. So if I pop the plane there, he's just going to shoot it down 2 seconds later. I think we probably got the win there. We'll see how they do. Let's try. I really shit the bed on this Aki yesterday. So I was reading chat. Got torqued by a Udachi point blank. Cola and Enola playing Iowas. No, that was pretty good example of angling in those ships. I was just slight. I showed just enough ass on that. I'm surprised you ripped the Citadel from that angle. But, yeah, he had the option to move a little bit more than I did. I was kind of pinned down there because of that battleship that was coming around the bend. Alright, what do we got? Udachi. Wichita, Alaska. Okay. So we can keep an eye on our destroyer in the center, see where he goes. Want to make sure we're spotting at least 2/3 of the map. So if he goes center, we'll go down here. Heaven forbid he comes over here. I just switch places with him. Do I got the Grimmy? Yeah, we got it. Lunging fire. Could have been. That's just not a Citadel shot reliably. That's why it kind of caught me by surprise. But I'd say for that ship, he was kind of caught out in the middle. If you can take me down with him, granted he's a tier 6, I'm a tier 5, but at least he's getting something out of that. Keeping an eye on that smoke, seeing which way it was expanding. I think it was going that way. Oh, now it goes, yeah. What the fuck is spotting it? There we go. These are the fun ships to shoot at. Oh, we got them both sitting here. This is glorious. Whenever you can just kick the piss out of a Udachi, you know, it's a good feeling. Yep, where's the other one? Getting rushed by the Alaska, it looks like. Oh. like he wants some too. Are these guys in the division? No. I was gonna say, sometimes the division guys, if one of them loses, the other one will play a little reckless just to get going. This fucking Alaska's a major problem. He's got pretty good AP. We should at least try the shots. I don't think we're going for citadels, but we could try superstructure. 25, 3,000 looks like. Yeah, it's not too bad. Same play here. Let's see if we can sprinkle this guy. Oops. A lot of radars in the area. Get rid of this fucker. Come on. There you go. I might as well get this cap that's just sitting here. I mean, we got a pretty healthy lead on ships, obviously, but if we can take away their one source of income, that would kind of be the coup de grace. What? Oh, this guy's right at the edge. Oops. Kind of a throwaway shot, but ends up being spotted for 20 seconds, so. Honestly, at that range, he's going to have a hard time killing me. Oh. Fuck you. Apparently not. Apparently he's kicking the living shit out of me. Alright. Oh, that should do it for that one. Squeeze 2 shots in the spotter plane. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I haven't tried it on the California, but Like when we were playing the Giulio Cesare. Or the Roma, too, I think we played. If you pop the spotter plane, you got that quick reload. Get 2 shots off. Twist and track. No, I think there's... Isn't there an American commander that has that option? I think Einstein has the twist and track option as well. Whatever it's called for the cruisers. I could check that here in a second. But that's probably what that was. Are you still saying did up through tier 6 and needed a break? Yeah. Actually, compared to yesterday, this is like a walk in the park, so. I think my win rate on yesterday's stream was about 12%, give or take. I didn't do the math, but it wasn't good. It was game after game of just fucking horrible positioning and decision making. Just kind of wears on your soul after a while. Yeah, today I think we're probably more close to our mid-60s win rate. It could have been Mordov too. Most likely he's got Einstein would be my guess. Like this Grober, for instance. He thinks he's going to do better, or maybe he's giggling to himself running away. I don't know. But like these people that run away here, take 1 or 2 more salvos. Like if you get lucky, you get a kill. All of a sudden you got a lot more credits, a lot more XP. But running, you're not doing anything. Yes, yes, we see you. What is the point of this? Maybe he survives, maybe gets whatever that longevity medal is. He'll probably get that here because he's, yeah, Dreadnought. Fair enough. I mean, if that's what he's going for, then maybe it's worth it in that case. But usually you're going to get more credits, more score by taking a couple extra shots, you know, rather than running away. Alright, well, I think we got most of them done. Yeah, this one's, don't sleep on this ship. This is becoming one of my favorites. And the gun caliber is low enough where you can actually put on the AP and pepper those DDs too if you get broadside shots in them. I don't think I'd show that this game, but depending on what you're shooting at, you slap the AP in those barrels, because it's like 100 caliber guns, give or take. Let's see what it is. Yeah, 8 sets of 100s. So that can be quite dangerous. But yeah, looking at Einstein. Where is he? That's this perk right here. It's the same one one of the Russian guys has. Enable an indicator that shows the direction. That's the twist and track aspect. And then you have sonar and radar boost as well. So I used to play with that on this build. I like the mobility better, personally. See. Probably tighten this build up a little bit by putting Macau back on there. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for me, guys. We could check the win rate today. If we didn't have a string of 10 in a row or 9 in a row, I think we did better. Oh, couple. 2 and 2, 3, 4 and 3, 5 and 4, 5 and 5, 5 and 6. Holy shit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 6. All right, that's a little bit more what we're shooting for. Kind of in a little bit of a bad stretch here. Carlos coming in hot. Merry Christmas, T-Ball, to you and your family. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everyone watching. Oh, yeah, this game right here. Oof. That was the one where they abandoned the cap. We tried to go in there balls to the wall. That would have been a glorious win had we pulled that off, but fortunately to get to the cap, we had to go broadside of that King George. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. No 10-game losing streak today, no. This game was a little frustrating, too. Yeah. Let's see what else we had in here. Kutuzov, that was the one the team fucking abandoned. Let's see these scores. Look at, yeah, alright, that's not a surprise there. This is the one where they're like, alright, we're going to let the red team capture all the bases, and then we'll see what happens. Typical result there. Prince Eugene, what was this game? Oh, that's the one where the Atlanta rammed us with a good play there. Nah. We went for a play, we got countered. I mean, it happens. I'm not going to... Space Monkey. I used to play Fortnite with a guy named Space Monkey. What else? Shimakaze, Legendary Tier. It is what it is. Another... Okay, no comment. West Virginia, we got pretty good play on us there with the Venom, so... This one I would say is probably the worst game that we lost, from my perspective. Anyway,